Welcome back, guys. My name is Jahlon, and today we're starting our content creator series on YouTube videos. And I'm going to describe your channel before I ever meet you. You're here because your channel is struggling. You're here because you think your channel is failing. You spend a lot of time, effort, energy on your videos. You work on your scripts. You try to get the lighting right. You try to get the audio right. You work on your editing, and that's where like 75% of your time is going. And then you're trying your best to promote your videos, and that's where like 25% of your effort is going. Let me clue you in on a little secret. You're making your YouTube content wrong. Is that not what you were expecting? Do I at least have your attention? Let me say it again. You are making your YouTube content wrong. And I'm not talking about your technical skill with the recording or with the editing, and I'm not talking about any failures or bad habits you have with the promotion. We're going to talk about promotion and technical stuff, all that later in this series. But what I want to tell you is you're making your YouTube content wrong. The same reason why I was making my YouTube content wrong for like 4 years. I have had videos that have gotten 85,000 views, and I have had videos that only get a couple of hundred views. Same content creator, same skill set. Why the difference in view count? I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't know about the 2 E's of YouTube. One of them is education. One of them is entertainment. And that is really why people watch YouTube videos. They are either looking for an answer or they're looking for a distraction. So why are you watching this video right now? And go ahead and pause if you want to while you think about it. 99.9% of you are watching this video because you're looking for an answer to your YouTube creator problem. And then like 4 of you are watching this because you find me entertaining. Let's talk about one little group before we move on. There are a group of people on YouTube who do not care about growth, subscribers, monetization, brand building. They don't care about any of that. If that's you, this video doesn't apply to you. You keep doing your thing. You keep making art for the sake of art. I don't want to change what you're doing. For the other 99.9% of you, you are looking for growth. You are looking for branding. You are trying to make money on YouTube, maybe to supplement your income, maybe because you want to quit that job that you hate. Today, we want to talk about the E need. And what that E need is, what E need are you going to fill for people? Is your next video going to be educational? Is it going to be entertaining? Do I have you thinking? Good. Some videos, they are going to perform like the rabbit, and as soon as you launch them, they are going to get a lot of views. Other videos are going to take off slow, and they're going to prod away like the turtle, and there is a reason for that. Different types of videos are going to perform differently. Let's talk about cars for a second. You make a very high quality how-to video about repairing a car. You spend a lot of time, effort, energy, you write a good script, you have a high production value, good audio, good editing, absolutely everything about the video is good. But when you launch it on YouTube, it only gets a few views. Or you make a high quality, entertaining video about a car story. You spend the same amount of time, effort, energy, writing a good script, setting that script into motion. You have a high production value, good audio, everything is good. But as soon as you release that video, it gets a ton of views. Why the difference in performance between the 2 videos? An entertaining video is going to be shared by people right away who enjoy it. They get an entertainment value out of it, and they're going to be inclined to share that with their friends. You know this because you have seen those videos about kittens or monkeys or otters, and not only have you seen it, you have shared it. But when do you need to go and learn something? When do you need to look up a how-to video? You don't need to go and look that up until you need to do the task attached to it. So your really good video about repairing a car, that video could sit there for months or years until people need to make the exact repair that you talk about in that video. Does this mean that you should only worry about entertaining people on YouTube? You shouldn't try to focus on an educational channel? No, not at all. But what it does mean is that you need to have a realistic expectation for your channel growth. Don't get frustrated if your channel growth seems slow. A how-to video is going to plod along like the turtle. An entertainment video has a much higher chance of going viral. This is my third video in this series, but it's actually my first video in the content creation part of this channel. The other two videos produced 21 subscribers and 3.4 hours of watch time, which to some people, they're going to say that's abysmal. Honestly, I only have 14 minutes of videos done, so 3.4 hours of watch time, that's not too shabby in my book. I also fall into that category of people for this channel. I'm not worried about growth. I'm not worried about branding. I'm not worried if this channel becomes monetized. If this channel helps one person, if this video helps one person, I consider it a success. So that is my expectation. Now, some people are going to say my channel is failing. If you remember at the start of the video, I told you your channel might be failing. I know this. You know this. Now we can work together as we move forward. That's going to be it today, my fellow creators. I wanted to introduce the 2 E's because I needed to get your attention. When you do something educational, you usually start at the beginning and you finish up at the end. But if I don't have your attention to begin with, you're not going to have any interest in the other videos I do. So now that I have your attention, I'm going to go back to starting like a more linear approach to YouTube success. At the same time, if you have comments, questions, concerns, complaints, you need to vent about your channel growth, go ahead and leave those in the comments below. Your guys' needs is what's going to drive the content I make on this channel. Until then, you guys take care. I want to get this video done and I want to get it out to you because it does nobody any good if it's sitting on my hard drive and it's not on YouTube. I'll see you next time. What are you still doing here? Nobody ever stays this long. This is the end screen. Well, since you're here, there's a couple other videos I think you should check out. And all those names, those are my patrons over at Patreon. I couldn't do this without them. So, big thanks to them for all their support.